Good morning, my peeps. Can you guys see me? How's it going? Hope everyone's having a good day. Oh, the sun is... I don't have any lashes on. Sun is beaming. I just dropped all the kids off at school. I know I said I wasn't going to be doing this because my daughter has her own car now, but giving her some time to adjust to get into driving to school. I don't think she's ready on the freeway yet. So I'm trying to show her routes to get to school that don't involve the freeway. I know I haven't been on here in a minute. I went to Pete's this morning. I got caramel macchiato. Or what do they call it? Yeah, caramel macchiato with whip. Extra vanilla shot. It tastes really good. It was $6 though. It was $6.10 for a medium. And I feel like it's $5.95 for a medium at Starbucks. So Pete's is about 15 cents more than Starbucks is. But I wonder if that depends on the area and taxes and all that. So I got some coffee and a donut because I really needed to wake up. I'm actually on my way to the thrift store, so I might do a thrift haul video later. How's everyone's Thursday going? It's almost the weekend. I hope you guys are manifesting all the things you want in your reality. So I have been manifesting that I win $20,000 at the casino, right? So like sporadically, I've been dipping in and out of the casino. But I haven't hit the 20,000 yet, but I know it's going to happen. But I did, or it's close to 20,000 I can get right. I just set that number, just put that number out there. But I have been listening to Elmer O'Lockyer Jr. videos, like his subliminals for money and stuff. And I did actually win $1,200 like a few weeks ago, either last week or the week before. So I think that watching money subliminal videos does help. I don't know, it just puts your mind in the frame of having the money. But nevertheless, if you say you want the money, you say you're going to have the money, you see the money is yours, you see the money in your hand, the money is going to come to you. So whenever the universe finds the easiest way, divine way to get this money to me, I'll appreciate it. But I just really, really, really would like to win this at the casino. So I've kind of been having this imaginal scene, right? Basically, it's like my machine says jackpot, right? With the number I win. And then I call my bestie and I tell her like, girl, you won't believe this. I'm about to FaceTime you. I just went at the casino. So that's kind of just my imaginal act I've been playing over and over in my mind, right? I just like hear her voice and hear my voice because, you know, you want to like, you know, you want to like just have the vision of what you want in your mind. You want to, you know, you can script it, you can visualize it, you can say it. And then it's like, it is almost like you do it until it is like the feel it real, you know, like you do it until it feels real, until it feels like it's already happened, until it feels like you just are so sure that it's going to happen. And then it's like you repeat it so many times in your mind, or you just, or whatever the case is, right? Until when it happens, it just feels natural, normal, and logical. And you're like, well, of course this is how I feel if I won this money, because I've been already imagining myself winning this money. Like, that's kind of like how it happens. And then like when I do the imaginal scene of me winning this jackpot at the casino, and matter of fact, when I do, I might go live with y'all. I just feel like it gives me this like, I feel happy when I think about it, because like I know it's gonna happen. I know I'm gonna win this big ass jackpot. So I just carry on every day, and sporadically I'll just like dip into the casino, you know, and one of these times is going to be the time when I win that money. So I'm just really excited. So that's what I'm manifesting now. I'm manifesting winning the money. As far as like specific person and stuff, I kind of been like on chill mode. Like I'm not gonna necessarily say I want to be single, but I'm not focused on. Yes, I do. If you cash at me, you can see my feet. I'm not really focused on a relationship or SP right now. I feel like my manifestations have been more focused on money and material things. Like, not to say love isn't important, because it is. And I mean, I do have people that are like, you know, after me or whatever you want to say. But I've really just been focusing on the material things I want to manifest. And like that's been keeping me like in this calm, cool, happy mood because I'm just excited for the things that I'm manifesting to come into fruition, right? And it's so funny because so actually the other day, I might put this in my third video too, but the other day, my little one, she's 7, right? She kept asking me for a reborn doll because she watches those videos on YouTube, right? So I just flippantly told her, okay, I'll get you one, right? Mind you, those dolls like 100 plus. Like the real life dolls they make, like someone actually curates them with their hands, like makes them, right? So the next day, right, she was all juiced and excited. I'm like, what's going on, Chloe? And she's like, we're getting my doll today. And I was like, wait a minute, little sis. We ain't getting that doll today, right? And it's not like I didn't have the money or nothing like that, of course. But it's just like, I wasn't finna order that doll. I was thinking more like Christmas, right? Because that's a big gift. $100 doll for a little 7-year-old. Okay. So she was a little disappointed, but she was like, okay. So fast forward to like 2 days later, we go to the thrift store, right? So she's like, I'm getting me a baby at the thrift store. I'm like, okay, because she loves to get little toys when we go. And so my teenage daughter goes with us too. So they go over to the toy aisle and Chloe comes back and she's like, I didn't see any dolls or anything I wanted. So I was like, okay, well, that's weird. Because usually when we go to the thrift store, this is my 7-year-old, she usually picks something out, right? So I tell my teenager, I'm like, take that girl over there and go find her a goddamn doll, right? Because, like, I just want her to feel like she got something so she ain't got to bother me later. Because her next stop is going to be Target. And that definitely was going to cost more. Thank you. Thank you. And I appreciate you commenting because it helps the algorithm. So my 7-year-old and my 6-year-old go back into the toy section. And guess what the freak they found? I wish I had that. They found a freaking reborn doll. It was a boy too. It had the umbilical cord. It had the genital. And it was so cute. I've been calling that little doll my grandson now. She named him Michael Jordan. But don't you know those dolls are worth like $100? It's like the silicone reborn. And so when they came back and showed me the doll, I'm like, Chloe, hey, Wanderer. I'm like, Chloe, baby, you got a reborn doll? She's like, yes, mama. And then I wish I had that. I'm going to show y'all that doll in my next video. Like, it has a little Peter Weeder and everything. It has the umbilical cord. It has the real eyes. It has the wrinkles in his hand. And when you hold it, it's like, it weighs about like 10 pounds, right? Hi, Celine. Yes. Welcome back. So look, right? The doll was only $2.99. I was like, what are the odds of me finding $100 plus doll, because it's in perfect condition, for $2.99? And I, you know, I told my little baby, I told my little 7-year-old, I was like, girl, you manifest. Yes, that doll had everything. I was like, you manifested that doll, baby, because she asked me for a reborn doll like 3 days prior. I mean, even if I ordered it that same day she asked for it, ain't no way, because they have to make it, right? It couldn't have been shipped and made and created in 3 days. But I tell my baby about manifestation. I always tell her about, like, if you want something, just steal. I tell my little kid this because I want her to grow up knowing, I love you too, knowing that she can manifest whatever she wants. And she really, I always tell y'all stories about my little baby. But the factor that she just got this like $100 value doll for $2.99, I would say it blew my mind. But I know about manifestation, and I know how we create the things we want in our reality and how we create our reality. So of course she found this doll, and it saved me a bunch of money because I didn't have to spend $100 and nothing on no dang reborn doll. It was like a win for everybody. It was just so, but I'm like, within 3 days, literally, she got the doll she wanted. So now I told her, well, I told her and my older daughter, you guys can start a YouTube channel with the doll. What's up, batshit crazy? Okay, I like the way you spelled that. So I said, you guys should start one of those reborn channels with the doll, right? And we ended up buying the doll a little hat and some little preemie onesies. I call him my dang grandson. Matter of fact, I got a picture of him. I'm going to post a picture of him as my thumbnail. I had another thumbnail, but when I get off here, I'm going to change thumbnail to the reborn doll. But as I was sitting there just laughing, I just kept saying, I called my mom. I told my oldest daughter. I just couldn't believe how, it's not that I couldn't believe, but it was just so like amazing to me how that manifestation came so fast for my baby. Like, because in the way, I think who is my favorite artist as far as like music? I just can't believe how fast my baby manifested that doll. Like, but I can believe it because I'm teaching all my kids the principles of manifestation. So my favorite artists as far as like music, there's so many. I love Usher. I love Mary J. Blige. I love Sheryl Crow. I love Mariah Carey. I love Avril Lavigne. I have so many artists. I can't really say who's my favorite artist. Like, I just couldn't. I love all genres of music. I even like that one song. Who is that? Is that Blink 182 or something? Like, they paid paradise and put up a parking lot. Bop, bop, bop. I love like all genre of music. So I couldn't say who's my favorite artist. Like, who's your favorite artist? Oh, yes, Avril. I love Avril. I feel like, did she write her own music or did somebody write her music? Because whoever wrote her songs, they like just like really like wrote shit that like totally just saw through me at that time. And mind you, she came out, she must be my age because Avril came out by the time I was in high school. So I feel like to be that age and to have those lyrics and to put them to music, like that was kind of awesome at that time, right? I love Avril Lavigne. Olivia Rodrigo. Okay, I'd have to Google that and see the song and hear the songs and see if I like them. But I'm from California. I'm a California girl. I grew up in the San Francisco, Oakland, Hayward, East Bay area, right? And so I live in like, the area I live in is like a melting pot. It's almost like, I would say like a mini Los Angeles, because Los Angeles has like Hollywood and everything, but there's so many different cultures in the area that I grew up in. Like, I'm open to all forms of music. Like, sometimes when we're at parties out here, they'll like throw a mariachi song up in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then everybody just be dancing to it because the area I live in is so inclusive. I live near Berkeley, right? And so I actually used to live in Berkeley. So music is, I can't really say I have a favorite artist. All genres of music I listen to. So there's that. But, no, yeah, I've just been like, shit's just been hella manifesting hella fast lately. And I'm just like, whoa. And once you like understand, I mean, you understand, you create, but sometimes you feel like, is this going to happen? Is this going to work? Am I doing it right? Is it going to happen for me? That shit happens for you. Embrace that shit. Do you like, yes, so look, I do. So, well, out here, we call it Chicago stepping because we from here. But so every first Friday, there's a place in San Leandro near where I live that teaches you how to line step or step dancing. They teach you how to step Chicago. I call it Chicago stepping because basically the Chicago stepper's always on point, but they do. And so I went a couple of times. I didn't really get up there and step or nothing. Like, I'll like fake step. We do, like, when I go to my local bar where I always go to, we always what's that song everybody like? Bro, I'm in Chicago right now, period. What's that freaking, it's this song, you know that song out, they play it every black thing, everybody starts stepping and stuff. So I've been trying to learn how to step, but I ain't really got it down. But I be at the pool table when I be at the bar, so you know that to the right, now kick, left kick, now walk you by yourself. But I don't know if that's really stepping or just a song that everybody be stepping to. Yeah, that's like popular, you know. Damn, y'all, it's getting hot right here. I gotta turn the AC on. But I do love to watch people stepping. I have a good friend, my friend Damia. She is actually from Chicago, but she lives out here. So she's part of the Chicago steppers that do that at that bar. And then she flies out and goes to like the big stepping parties and shit in Chicago. So, and I always wanted to learn. She was trying to tell me one day, but I wasn't really catching on. But I think I was being a little busybody at the time. So if I really focus, I could pick it up, of course. It's hard, but it's the best part. No, for real, it is hard. Hey, I'll Cupid shuffle, whatever. Like, I'll do it, but I know it ain't the real shuffle. It's just me being silly, moving around, basically, to the song. Yeah, but yeah. I like to party. If you ever watch my videos, y'all know I'm a party girl. Like, but lately I've been in the house because the kids started school. Right? I just had the whole summer no kids. They went what they did. So I partied a lot this summer. Now I've just been in the house cooking and shit, hanging with the kids. Today, actually, my baby had a hard day. It was her third day of school. Well, supposed to be, my 7-year-old. But she woke up in tears, bawling, crying. So I didn't make her go to school today, y'all. Like, because I believe that, like, kid self-care is important. However, she ain't hanging with me. She's with my oldest, my 21-year-old. But I didn't want to force her to go to school today. But tomorrow, she's taking her little booty back to school, period. But I just don't want, I like my kids to have self-care and to feel okay and to be happy, you know? So, with that being said, plus, I don't know why she had anxiety about going to school today, because she's started the 2nd grade. She's been at this school since kindergarten. All her friends are in her class. So it's not like she had to be nervous or nothing. Like, it's all, and even like her friends from school, We hung out 3 times during the summer. So she stayed in contact with all her friends and stuff. Like it's like Chloe, Alondra, Julio, DJ. I didn't see DJ though. So DJ's mom had a baby. So I don't know if DJ and them moved, but she's Nestor, all her little friends, they all the same. So I don't think it have nothing to do with the kids or being teased or nothing. Hey Ricky, I just like my baby just woke up crying, was just in a bad mood. And I wasn't gonna force her to go to school. But I'm gonna tell you something about my baby too. My baby is like a empath. She's very emotional. So she lost her dad's grandbaby. He was 1, passed. And so I know I told you the story all the time, but it's affected me. Like one morning I caught her crying in the living room, and she said she was crying over the baby, so I didn't make her go to school that day. So when she had him crying episodes, I don't force my baby to go to school, because even though she's 7, her emotional depth is so freaking wide range. Like, so I don't pressure her to really do stuff. You know what I'm saying? I know school is important, I get it, but I'm not gonna make her psychosis not be more important than school, you know? So, but nevertheless, she at home with my oldest. Also, let's all manifest that my oldest gets her own freaking apartment and move out, okay? If y'all ever want to do something for me besides cash at me, please manifest that my oldest gets an apartment and gets the hell out of my house. So she was gone for a minute, and now she back, and I want her to be gone. No, she is no, for real. Like, all my kids, though, like, it's funny because, I mean, no disrespect to no other parent, but when you're a mom of hella kids, it's like, I feel like, or I believe that you have to know each kid personally. You have to really be in tune with each kid personally. Like, I really am. Like, each one of my kids, I know what the hell going on with them. And like, but I still do me time too, but I'm definitely tapped in with all my kids. And I'm tapped in because I'm teaching them how to manifest stuff, because they're going to need to know these skills when they get older. Like, they're going to have to know these skills. So I definitely tap in with my kids and see what's going on with them mentally, because, you know, like I said earlier this year, I had a 14-year-old family member take her life. And so now more than ever, I know it's just so important to be tuned in with these kids and see what's going on with them and how they doing. And if they don't want to go to school because of stress or whatever's going on, I don't make them go to school. Now, maybe one day, okay, now never going to school again. Nah, you gonna just go to another school or whatever. But I think it's very important to tap in with your kids' mental health, you know? So I get some parents are busy working and stressed out and all that, but you know what you sign up for when you have these kids and you got to raise them. So you can be selfish sometimes with parenting, but not all the time. And it's funny because I was watching this video on what's this, Instagram, where it's like the mom is sitting on the couch watching TV, and then the little baby walk up on her and hit her in the head with the bottle, and the mama just like she didn't even have no reaction. Like, I've been there. It's just like, okay, y'all can just beat me up because I ain't even do nothing. Like, I totally felt that video to my core. However, went off. Somebody was gonna get pop. But you know, kids do stuff. It's what they do. It's how they communicate when they can't really talk. But yes, I definitely teach my kids the principles of manifestation, because I want them to manifest the things they want in their life. I'll teach them how to have depth, how to have compassion, and how to take self-care, because a lot of kids don't understand that they need self-care too, and then they rage. They rage against the teachers. They rage against the school. They rage against their friends, and then they, you know, like, so you have to teach them how to self-care for their, side note, y'all, my nails are hecka ghetto, y'all. I've been doing ghetto nails, okay? So if you see my little ghetto nails, but you have to teach your kids self-care. Like, that is a part of parenting. But you know, I get it, because, right, parenting don't come with no instruction book a year. But at some point, as you start to parent and you grow up, right, you have to learn techniques that work for you. Like, raising 4 kids is hard, because I'm dealing with 4 personalities all the time. I'm dealing with 4 people that need 4 different needs all the time. You know what I mean? And there's sometimes when, if a kid is raging and I just don't want to deal with it, I won't deal with it. I'll say, you know what? You won't have to go in your room and sort that out with yourself. I don't know what you got to do, but you got to do that. Like, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? They have to learn how to self-calm and self-soothe, period. I think that's what's wrong with a lot of this generation under us now, and these kids, is that, one, the parents don't believe in mental health for their kids, so they're not practicing it, or they're not getting their kid the help. And then I think for 2 is that a lot of kids don't know how to self-calm. So like, you wouldn't feel the need to pow another kid if you knew how to let go of anger, or how anger is a fleeting emotion, or how to get revenge in a different way besides taking somebody, unaliving somebody. Like, a lot of people don't know how to self-manage. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want to do my conference, because I want to help people who mentally need to know the steps in order to do these things so that they can function in society with the rest of us without exploding. Always being like, there was just a powing at Cal Berkeley last week. Like, people are angry out here and they don't know how to self-calm themselves, and somebody out here needs to be teaching people how to self-calm so that your anger doesn't lead to a powing. You feel me? Like, no, people need the what the world needs now more than ever is love, sweet love, for real. Like, people gotta start loving on each other, man. Life's short. You feel me? There's too much going on right now. Seriously, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what's good. But I just want to get on here quickly because I have pulled over to enjoy my coffee from Pete's, my caramel macchiato with vanilla syrup and extra whip. Because now I'm about to, actually, I'm heading to Ulta because I need some new lipsticks. And then I'm heading to the thrift store because I woke up this morning in a good mood and I want to do some me stuff, okay? Because the last 3 days have been all about the kids, getting the kids to school, making sure they okay, taking my daughter driving, all this stuff. It's me. Today is a me day. Thursdays are for me. God damn it. Anyways, y'all, I'm gonna get off this video because I gotta go. I love you guys. Bye. Have a good day. May all your manifestations come true.